But I wanted the film to just to capture you two in the studio, to capture you two live, and do that. Because I think our music is remarkable. I don't think we are remarkable. I think we're still the same four assholes who left Dublin 10 years ago.
I think the biggest concern was for the crew to get it together, because we couldn't take responsibility for the filming. Our only responsibility at all times is to our audience. But I didn't encourage the film crew to follow me around, you know. Whereas I think Edge and Bono are in a position where they allow the film crew into places where I wouldn't allow a film crew, you know. And the irony of that situation is that I'm more in the movie than any of those guys.
We said, well, can't we get it somebody who would just follow us around and just try to capture the moment, which is what we try and do in our music, you know, it's just try and capture the moment. And that's one of the reasons we work with Phil Joannou, is because that's what he wanted to do. And it just needed brilliant technicians, brilliant cameramen to do that. And that's what they did. When we met Philip Joannou and we were talking about the film, we said, we don't want you in our hotel rooms at night, or worse, in the morning. We don't want you, you know, filming us getting out of limousines or whatever, because that's all just boring and it's bullshit anyway.
The main thing to remember is they're the enemy, and they get out of the way for you. You don't get out of the way for them.
What we wanted from the colour film was to capture the epic side of U2. You know, as all those, like when Edge hits a big E chord, it's like red. You know, when we go into those drone tones, they're blue. You know, we saw, you know, I see sometimes a lot of our songs in terms of colour or black and white. Like Silver and Gold's a black and white song. I don't know why, it just always was to me.
I think with this movie we've managed to capture a moment in time. We captured you two right now. What we're doing musically, where we are as artists and songwriters and musicians and performers.
Well, on the last night, we had this choice. We either play for the cameras, or we play for the people who bought the tickets, queued up, and have come to the concert. And on the last night, we decided to play for the cameras. I jest.